Welcome, my dear students. Now I would like to explain about spectroscopy. The study of spectrum is called as spectroscopy. Okay. First of all, we should know about the spectrum. Yeah, okay. A series of lines or bands formed by different wavelengths of the light is called as spectrum. Okay, and an instrument which is used to measure the spectrum is called as spectroscope. Okay, and now there are different type of the spectroscopes are available in the market. They are UV visible spectroscope, fluorescence, IR, Raman, NMR, mass, AES, and AAS, etc. Okay, coming to the general principle of the spectroscopy, when atoms or molecules interact with when atoms or molecules exposed to the electromagnetic radiation, they interact with each other. Okay, while they interacting with each other, the atoms or molecules either absorb the energy or emit the energy. Okay, this absorption or emission of the energy produces different wave frequencies. Okay, these different wave frequencies are measured by spectroscope to determine or interpret the structure of the molecule. Okay, now we will see the fluorescence microscope, an instrument which is used to study the fluorescence emitted by the molecules is called as fluorescence microscope. Coming to the principle, generally atoms exist in the ground state and consist low energy. Okay, when UV radiation strikes on them, they absorb the energy and go to the excited state. And but the excited state is highly unstable due to the high energy, so that the excited atoms emit the energy in the form of the light of longer wavelengths. This is called as fluorescence. This fluorescence is measured by fluorescence microscope. This is the principle of fluorescence microscope. The design, setup, or method of the instrument. Okay, it consists the different types of the components. They are light source, condensing lenses, primary filter, slit, sample, reflection mirror, secondary filter, photomultiplier tube, amplifier, recorder, and computer. See, once again, it consists different type of the components. They are light source, condensing lens, primary filter, slit, sample holder, reflection mirror, secondary filter, photomultiplier tube, amplifier, recorder, and computer. Now we'll see one by one. Here the xenon arc lamp or mercury vapor lamp are used as the light source for the emission of the UV rays. Next, coming to the condensing lens, they collect and condenses the UV rays, then pass them onto the primary filter. Okay, this primary filter absorbs all other rays except UV rays, so that the monochromatic beam is produced. Here monochromatic means a single color beam. Here the single color beam will be produced. Okay, and coming to the slit, it by which the monochromatic beam is passed onto the sample holder. And coming to the sample holder holds the sample to be detected. Next, reflection mirror. Okay, this reflection mirror reflects the monochromatic beam which is coming from the sample holder towards the secondary filter. And this is very important. This secondary filter absorbs the UV rays and allows the fluorescence rays towards the photomultiplier tube. Okay, this photomultiplier tube captures an image and pass it on to the amplifier. This amplifier amplify the image several times. Recorder, it records the amplified image. Okay, and coming to the computer, it receives and develops the well developed image of the fluorescent molecule. uh, Now we'll see the method of viewing or processing. Okay, so initially the instrument is set to the 100% by inserting a blank, then a sample to be analyzed is inserted in a sample holder. Okay, this is a processing. So the fluorescence spectroscopes gives a band spectrum which shows the lines of the fluorescence. Okay, and now we'll see the application. It is used to study the molecular interactions. It is used to analyze the dynamic behavior of the different type of molecules. It is also used to quantify the minerals, proteins, organic and inorganic molecules. Thank you, Anand.